Okay, good evening, everybody. As the Yugandhar sir told, I am Dr. Srinivasrao, Surisita Associate Professor. Today, I want to discuss only for the masks because the Yugandhar told me they are regarding masks. So, I'm working in a large department since 6 months. From the day one of the corona, I am seeing the number of masks, types of masks, and from the cloth mask to the now the electrical mask. So I want to share my journey, all of the mask. Before going to the detailed subject, why the mask, why you have to use the mask, and what is a mask basically, what are the different types of masks, and how to choose a mask, which mask is perfect for you, and what are the standards of the mask. So every company has put up some standards for quality control the mask and how to wear a mask, or can I make my own cloth mask or not. John Hopkins Institute, they gave some guidelines how to make a cloth mask and what are the recent advance in the mask. So why mask? Why mask means first it had to protect me. Afterwards, so I will protect you. You have to protect me. So the mask that will protect me, and my mask will protect you, and you must have to protect me. And the mask has to protect both me and yourself. And now we have to think of the protect the global also because the masks are made of plastic. So previously the entire globe is filled up with plastic bottles. Now we can see if the corona epidemic pandemic is going on like this. So after some words, the entire globe will be filled with the plastic masks. So this is the time to make the biodegradable mask. The mask should be biodegradable. They should not be present in the globe. Okay, now they are research are going on. Now the leaf mask is came into the action. This is a biodegradable mask. So future in future we will see more of a biodegradable mask. We don't see that these plastic masks. So masks they will protect by the bacteria, dust. See all the size of in microns. So these are all the things they will damages our health system. So to protect all the systems, we have to use the mask. So literally, what is the use of what is the definition of the mask is? So it's covering for all part of the face, owners disgust or amuse or frighten others. Now in the pandemic, we have to wear the mask to frighten the corona. So what is the technical definition of the mask is? It's a covering made of fiber or gauze fitting over the nose and mouth to protect against air pollutants are made of sterile gauze and worn to prevent infection. Basically, to prevent infection, to protect against infection, we have to wear a mask. That is the technical meaning of the mask. So you can see the different types of masks. There's a basic cloth face mask, surgical face mask, and N95 respirator, and filtering face respirator, and activated carbon mask, and P100 respirators, and self-contained breathing apparatus, and full face respirator, and full length face shield, and KN95 respirator, and electrical mask, and air mask, and leaf mask, so on. If you go check the mask in Google, you can see so many masks. Today morning also I see one new mask. MIT the institution they introduced one mask called eye mask. So like that, so many research is going on the mask, how to protect the us. So how to choose a mask? So depending upon the profession, depending on who is wearing the mask, that depends upon the type of the mask and the level of production required. It is a disposable or usable, and effective is a short life or a long life, and comfort. These are all the things we have to take consider while choosing a mask. So briefly, if you are a healthcare professor or if any other person, if you are working in a any airborne particulate hazards are present in the environment, if the S is there, then will the person is working in a sterile field or surgical suit or patient care environment, then you have to use surgical respirator. If you are not working in the sterile field or surgical suit, then you have to use a particular respirator. Or if you are not present in a airborne particular hazards are not present, then you have to go see will the person is working in a sterile field or not. If you are using a sterile field, then simple surgical mask is sufficient. If nothing, then comfort mask or cloth mask is sufficient. So these are all the standards, the setup for the surgical mask and respirators. So from the surgical mask, there are two standards in the globe, that is European standards and United States standards. European standards, that is a type 1, type 2 and R. Type 1 means that is a bacterial efficiency over 95% type 1. Type 2 means bacterial filtration efficiency over 98% and type R. In the United States, they will classify the ASTM standards, that is a level 1, level 2, level 3. This concern for the surgical mask. Surgical mask. That is a low risk of exposure of fluids, moderate risk of exposure of fluids, and high risk of exposure to the fluids. That is level 3. Let us come to the respirators. Same the European standards are FFP1, FFP2, and FFP3, and United standards, that is a class N, class R, class P. So FFP1, that means aerosol filtration at least 80%. And FFP2, that will come to the 94%. FFP3 is, that is a 99%. So United States, NIOSH and OSHA, both are they will put up a standards. So there is a N mask, there is a biological mask, what we are using now in healthcare post everybody N mask. R mask and P mask, they are not concerned with infection control. That is N95 means that is a 95% of the filtration efficiency to filter the any infections, the 99 and N100. These are all the different standards of the respirators. So coming to the cloth face mask, some standards they set up in John Hopkins Institute. So the cloth mask, ideally they have to with 2 layers of tight weave fabric must be present, and one pocket should be there. In that pocket, you have to keep a filter made up of polypropylene. So what is the purpose of polypropylene? So usually the 2-layer filter of even cotton mask will prevent 35% of small particles. If we add the filter, that increase the efficacy of the filtration more of 35%. Moreover, this polypropylene is it holds an electrostatic charge. So if you want to keep, so after what we will do after using the cloth mask, we will wash it. After washing, what happens? The electrostatic charge will be lost. So we have to regain the electrostatic charge. It is a simple thing. By simple rubbing with a plastic glove for 20 seconds, the electrical charge will be recharges. So that is the ideal face mask that is given by the John Hopkins Institute. And along the matters, the shape also matters for the cloth mask. That should be cupped tightly to your face. They are the best. And pleats and holes should be must. So the folds expand that you have more airflow through the fabric itself instead of leaking out through the gaps such as the mask. And flat front designs are less effective than the fleet folds. So regarding the cloth face mask, so avoid mask with exhalation walls. Now we are seeing a lot of companies, they are keeping some exhalation wall in the cloth face mask and they are releasing, but they are not effective. And the expert says the cloth mask should be washed daily with soap and detergent hot water. Make sure that mask is completely dry before you reuse it. And wet mask can be harder to breathe and can promote the growth of microorganisms. That's why you have to keep the mask always dry before using. So can I make a own cloth mask? Yes, the John Hopkins Institute, they gave some typical guidelines how to make the cloth mask. So what are the items? The bandanas, scarves, and hand towels, or any item made up of cotton or linen are good place to start. The cloth should be thicker, more densely woven cotton fabrics are best, such as quilting cotton and cotton suits. And stretchy knits are not ideal. And hold the fabric up the light. The fewer tiny holes you have to see, the better it will look to filter the droplets. Overall, making a good mask involves finding a balance. So these are steps how to, you can search in Google, you can find it how to make the cloth mask. These are all the ideal conditions how to prepare the cloth mask. So cloth masks, they have so many evidence that they reduce the spray of droplets when worn from the nose and mouth. So who should wear a cloth for to cover the mask? The CDC have given some guidelines. So if person who is moving in public settings, and they have to wear the cloth mask. And who should not wear a cloth mask? These are some things the CDC recommends. Cloth face covering should not worn by the children younger than 2 years old because they don't keep it continuously or some time also. So anyone who has a trouble to breathing also you should not use. So anyone is unconscious or incapacitated, otherwise unable to remove the cloth face coverings without assistance, These are all three conditions. You should not use a cloth mask. If you don't use a cloth mask, what is another alternative is, so make sure to take other measures to reduce the risk of COVID-19 spread, include social distancing and frequent hand washing and cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces. So next come to the surgical mask. Surgical mask, it is nothing but is a loose fitting disposable device that creates a physical barrier between the mouth and nose of the wearer and the potential contaminants to the immediate environment. They're primarily designed to protect the other people from the wearer. So you should to take the point, it's only to protect others from ourselves. So spreading our infection from the wearer to the others. So usually they are made of a paper and polypropylene. So how to wear a surgical mask? So some steps are there to wear a surgical mask. To wear a surgical mask, first you have to wash your hands. Then you have to hold the bands tightly and you have to do the 2 ears and you have to set the nose clip and you have to see the good tight seal is there. After wearing the surgical mask, don't touch your whole mask in front because that is the front area where the most of the these organisms are they will present. And you can see the second setup, you should not keep the mask like this here. So these are common things. So the people they are keeping after wearing a mask while speaking, they will pull down the mask and they will speak. And those the totally the mask is not covered, the nose is over, and complete closure also not advisable. And you should not share the mask. You should not share the mask with others. This is very important. So surgical masks, they are not intended to be used more than once. So if the mask is damaged or soiled, or if the breathing is through the tough, then you have to remove the mask and discard it safely. The safely discard of surgical mask is very important. You have to discard a plastic bag and put it in the trash. After putting that, you have to wash your hands thoroughly. So CDC recommends some tips regarding the surgical mask in COVID-19. Only wear a surgical mask if you are currently ill in a COVID-19. So all COVID-19 patients should wear surgical mask. Or if you are a caring person to someone who can't wear the mask, also you should wear a surgical mask. So they are surgical masks are disposable. You should not reuse. So replace the surgical mask if it become damaged and damp. Always promptly discard your surgical mask in closed garbage. Closed garbage is very important to prevent the infection. And after remove it, and clean your hands is before putting surgical mask. Additionally, clean your hands if you touch it in front of the mask. You should not touch it in front of the mask. Very important thing, because that is the mask is soiled with any organisms. So next comes to the N95 respirators. Usually the N95 respirators are N95 masks. They are all wear by the health professionals. So they are all respiratory were designed to achieve very close facial fit and very efficient filtration of airborne particles. So note that edges of the respirators are designed to form a seal around this. This is a complete seal will be there while using the N95 respirators. So surgical N95 respirators commonly used healthcare professionals, as you have already said. These are all two similarities with surgical mask and N95 because that is testing things. And second thing is they should not be shared and reused. So what are the general principles before using the N95 respiratories? People who are especially chronic respiratory diseases, because their breathing is very difficult for them, like cardiac condition like pulmonary edema, any other condition that will make the patient to breathe difficulty, or any other condition that make the patient breathing difficulty, should check with their healthcare provider using the N95, because N95 respirator can make it more difficult for the wearer of the breath, because they are very tight sealed. Breathing is very difficult by wearing the N95. Before wearing the N95, you have to check these medical conditions. Some models have exhalation valves that can make breathing easier and help reduce the heat buildup. But the exhalation valves, the surgical masks, that is N95 respirators with exhalation valves, they should not be used if the sterile conditions are needed, like in operation theaters or some other conditions where now the ICMR also recently gave the guidelines. The N95 respirator with the valve you should not use it, because that only protects the wearer only. That won't protect the surrounding persons. Usually N95 mask respirator that have to protect you and protect others also. But if the valve is present, what happens? If you take in breathing, some filter paper will be there in the valve. So if you take an inspiration, the filter paper will obstruct and it will filter the air from coming from outside. And if you do the exhalation, the filter paper will go and it opens the valve. So all over the whatever the air that will you are exhale, that is goes out without filtering. That's why now the ICMR is strictly restricting the N95 mask with exhalation what they should not be used, especially for medical personnel. So all FDA N95 are labeled as a single-use device, but in the demanding situations, we can re-sterilize the mask and we can use also. So if the respirator is damaged or soiled, if the breathing is difficult, you have to remove. If the respiration it is damaged or soiled, or if the breathing is very difficult, you have to remove the respirator and you have to replace with a new one. So to test it, safely discard your N95 respirator, same like a surgical mask, you have to place in a plastic bag and put it in trash and wash your hands after use. So some persons they have to know the filtration principles. So 5 principles are there in N95. One is a gravitational settlement, that is a inertial impaction, that is interception and diffusion and electrostatic attraction. These are all the 5 mechanisms that will make the mask more efficient and filter the air more efficiently. So first after these are all the 4 things that the one is inertial impaction and interception and diffusion and electrostatic attraction. So mainly of the 5 things, only 3 are important. That is the inertial impaction. So in the inertial impaction, what happens? The aerosol or dust particle, typically 1 microns or larger size. So inertial impaction works whenever the aerosol is 1 micron or larger size with enough inertia to prevent them falling around fibers in the filtration layers and slam into the mask material and get filter. That is the mechanism of the aerosol, the 1 micron larger size. If the aerosol microns are less than, smaller than 1 micron, or usually 0.1 micron smaller, then come the Brownian principle. Brownian principle means the less than 1 micron, that is usually 0.1 micron or smaller, they will rotate and they will go and attach to the fibers. So usually the smaller that are not subject to inertia undergo diffusion and get stuck to the fiber layers of the filter while undergoing Brownian motion around the torches. So finally, uh, electrostatic attraction. That is very important. Why in the N95 respirators you should not keep in a for sun, because electrostatic attraction will be lost. You should not wash the mask, the electrostatic attraction will be lost. So whatever the aerosol that will charge negatively, the polymer will be positive, the negative and positive, the attraction will comes and the particle attaches, the particle will trap in the N95 filtration. So these are all the 3 masks what we are using regularly. One is a cloth mask, second is a surgical mask, third is the N95 respirators. So cloth mask, every common people, public, those are going around the public, they will use a cloth mask. And next is a surgical mask. So the patient care, some healthcare workers, they will go for a surgical mask. The N95, they are purely for healthcare professionals only. So now the new mask they are coming to in the market, that is electrical mask. So the electrical mask means what happens? This mask has a 4 layers. I will show you in the demo also after the over the PowerPoint. So 4 layers will be present. Though the and inside the motor will be there. The motor, what happens? The motor will, it blows out the air. So what happens if usually if you take the respiration, the carbon dioxide will go and stuck in the mask, so it won't go. So usually the N95 mask, what is the desert one means this carbon dioxide or stuck into the inside. So rebreathing of the carbon dioxide made the patient made the wearer to go into the hypercarbia, and headache and dizziness will become more common, and by sweating will become so around the mouth, some hair follicle infection. These are all the common things what we are facing now, the healthcare professionals what we are using. So to avoid this, the electrical mask they come into the market. So electrical mask, what will it will coolens the inside the environment. The fan will be there, it will blows the inside environment will be very cool. There is no sweating, and moreover, it will push out the carbon dioxide. What will be present inside the mask through the here? These are all the things where the carbon dioxide will be pushed out. These are male. These are female. That is a child things. These are all the 4 layers. I will show in the demo regarding the electric mask. So mask sterilization, they make it more important for us now because the shortage of the mask. For that purpose, the new mask that come, air mask. So the air mask, what happens? Some UVC lights they will present in the outside of the air mask. So the air mask, you can wear it as a like this with a filter, or you can wear it with the mask also. So first you have to wear the air mask. On the top of that, you have to wear the another mask, surgical mask or cloth mask. What are these aerosol, the ultraviolet C rays? They will generate from here, and they will go and they will kill the organisms. So air means there is antimicrobial and irradiation respirator. And the third mask. So at the starting of the presentation, we are thinking of the global. So if you use a mask like this, you can see single person, single mask per day. How many masks? The entire globe will be filled with the plastic masks. So to avoid the things, the Alex Lightman, he came into the mask. There is a biodegradable mask that is called a life mask. So it can serve two things. One is it's a biodegradable, and it can filter efficiency of 99%. It can be easily visualable. The security purpose also. For example, military person, police person will go into somewhere else. They have to remove the mask. While remove the mask, infection will go and spread out. So without removing the mask, by identifying the purpose also, this mask works. These are all the 5 filters that are present in the Leaf UV mask. So it is a 100% recyclable, biodegradable thing, and leaf mask. And one more important thing, self-sterilization. It is important thing because we are using the mask for sterilization by different techniques. The CDC approved only 2 techniques. One is hydrogen peroxide vapors. Second is a UV light. So here they are using the UV light to sterilize the whatever the filter. So to lengthen the lifespan of the mask also. So self-sterilization will be present in the mask, so that the mask will be automatically sterile by presenting the UV lights in the mask. So these are all the 5 layers, and all sizes also they are using. The mask will be coming into the market by the September. These are all the HEPA filtration will be there, active carbon will be there, dual exhaust will be there, and UVC active sterilization will be there. So I'm very happy to introduce that 2 persons are from Indians, that is Lalit Verma and Dheeraj Jain. They are the 2 important key persons. They are Indians. So now we are thinking of the Made in India, Make in India. So these are all the 2 persons they are involved in the making of the leaf mask. So next we will go to the demo of the different masks. Shall we go for demo, sir?
Yeah, please.
So shall I cut off this PowerPoint, sir?
Yeah, sure.
So am I visible? 1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
Am I visible there?
No, you are visible.
I am not seeing my face.
Yeah. Nitin.
Sir, you need to remove, stop the sharing.
Sir, stop the share. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. So I will give a demo of. So these are all the different varieties of the mask. So this is a cloth mask. This is a cloth mask, what we are now presenting. See, the frills are there, cloth mask. So we have to tie the mask like this. You have to cover the nose and mouth. Okay, while opening also you have to remove that, and you should not touch the front side of the mask. So you have to hold this and you have to discard like this. If you want to use a surgical mask, this is a surgical mask. So surgical mask also there. Then you have to hold, you have to use like this, and you have to remove. If you want to more tightness the surgical mask, one more thing also we have to do, we have to tie here knots, edging, both edges you have to tie like this. So cup will form, you have to push inside the cuff. So what happens, the mask shape will look like a N95 mask. So before you are using the surgical mask, some leakage will be there. Now you can avoid the leakage, and some space also there. What happens without this thing? If you use a surgical mask, the surgical mask will go attach the mouth, all the droplets. They will touch your face and they will wetten your face and mouth, everything. So what happens now? I am feeling some space. So this is the thing. So some gap is there between that. Moreover, you are making the surgical mask very sealed, like a cup like seal. There is like N95. So you are using this is a better method than the before using the surgical mask. After discarding also, you have to remove this and you have to discard like this. You should not touch in front. Another mask is there. This is the mask. This is the ISA. This is the FFP2. They designed as ISA FFP2. So these are the respiratories there. So these masks they are now avoiding. ICMR is telling that we should not use these type of masks nowadays. And why? Because I bought the same filter here. You can see there is no filter is here. So here there is no filter is here. The companies, you have to keep the filter, but they should not, they won't keep the filter. We will buy this mask without filter. What happens? The direct air will goes out and infected other persons. This is a FFP1 mask and this is a KN95 mask. So this is a KN95 mask. These are all the 95 masks. Okay, so different tests are there how to check the quality of the KN95. And before that, I will tell you how to sterilize the mask, because masks are very less quantity nowadays. So utilization is increased more day by day. So I will tell you how to sterilize the mask. One thing is, there is a kettle. This is a kettle. So everybody will you can use for a steam inhalation. In the kettle, you have to pour the hydrogen peroxide. You can see the hydrogen peroxide, 3% hydrogen peroxide. So you have to, these are 30 ml capacity, the 300 ml capacity. You have to pour it a 150 ml of hydrogen peroxide, 150 ml of or any tap water. So after pouring it, you have to keep it and switch on. So you have to, the vapors will come out. So through this, through the vapors, you have to keep the mask here, the vapors, and we have to sterilize. This is a fast and fast technique, and very within 5 minutes we have to autoclave. While sterilizing also, you should not touch the outside of the mask. You have to keep like this, and you have to the vapor should touch the all the surface of the N95 mask. Like that, you have to sterilize these things. And some mist forming devices are coming into the market. I don't know how far they will work, but these are all the two chambers will be there. Here, one chamber you have to fill your sanitizer. That is 70% of the alcohol. Some other chamber, some mist generating machines are there. That just you have to pour it, you have to charge it, and you have to switch on. So you can see the mist will come. So you have to spray outside. If it is also it's emergency purpose, you have to use the mask repeatedly. So outer surface of the mask, by filling the by covering all the mask area by the 70% alcohol, so that it will kill the COVID organism. This item also we can also use to sterilize the mask. Third thing that is very important, that is a UV chamber. This is a UV chamber. In the chamber, you can see UV light will be there. So this is the UV light. This is the UV light. This is the inside of the bag. You have to keep the all the masks inside, and you have to cover tightly. So ultraviolet C rays, they are very dangerous to the skin. What the dermatologists they will tell, they will increase the more cancers to the users, so that it will be tight. So one here you can see one small gap is there. Here you can see light is there or not. So then you have to keep it inside the plug and you have to switch on here. So switch on. You can see here light came here. So you can see from the light itself. Before removing, you have to switch off and then you have to open. Without switch offing, you should not remove you should not open the box, because the UVC exposure is very dangerous to all. That is the one thing. Now I will tell about the recent mask, that is this is a mask. This is called electrical mask. So this is an electrical mask. What I am now using, it's a N99%. The Air Concept company it made it. So it is a 99. This is N99. So these are all the two parts. This is the outer part. This is the outer part. We have to wash it after using. So this is a filter. This is a filter. This is a filter. We have to use the filter once in every 3 months. After 3 months, we have to discard the filter. Filter cost is around 500 rupees, and we have to discard after using after 3 months. And this is a motor. So if you switch on, this is a switch here. This is a switch here. If you switch on it, the motor will start. I think you are seeing. So if you switch on, what happens? The motor will blow the air. It will flush out the air through the gaps. Okay. So and you have to keep it. This is the thing you have to. These are two buttons will be there: first speed and second speed. One thing I have to mention: how to wear a N95 mask and electrical mask. By wearing, you should not touch the outer side. So always you have to keep inside, and you have to inside only you have to touch. Outside you should not touch. You have to keep inside hand. For N95 mask also, virus also, you have to keep inside, and you have to take it out through the air, and you have to keep it like this, and you have to switch on the button. So Mark, I think you are hearing the sound also. So this is electrical mask. So it will fit snugly. So I am feeling inside the mask very cool environment. There is no sweating at all. It filters 99%, whatever the air. So you can use it happily and safely. And while removing also, you should not touch the inside, the outside part. You have to keep it like this, and you have to remove like this. And after using the mask, you have to wash it the outside of the towel with your mist spray equipment. Also, it will also sterilize the alcohol. The 70% alcohol, it cleans thoroughly. Or otherwise, you take a alcohol in a sterile paper or sterile cloth, you have to clean. Or you can use by keeping this mask in a ultraviolet box, UVC box also. Okay, this is electrical mask. What I am using, because it's more efficient also, because it's little bit a cost. It is around 6,000 rupees, but it's a very durable mask, and we can use it for lifelong. What is the company is giving 1 year warranty, and we can use every filter for 3 months. That means four filters per year. That costs around 2,000 rupees. You can happily use, because our safety is more important. Our safety is more important. This don't think about the 6,000 rupees. If you use, so once you are affected with corona, you don't imagine what is the cost, what we have to face by the hospital charges. Irrespective of cost, also our life won't comes. Our life is very precious. For the saving our life, we have to take all the precautions. Prevention is better than cure. What our elders are saying, we have to prevent by attacking the coronavirus. Now I am planning to plan the biodegradable mask that will come in September, because we have to incur the money to save your life first. Once you are affected, you don't know what happens. That is my intention, and I am also telling all the people also, whatever the amount you incur, you have to use for prevention of the disease. After coming the disease, we don't know what may be the fate. Okay, these are all the 4 things. Thank you. Any doubts? Happily,
Yeah.
I can.
So thank you, Dr. Srinivas. Thanks a lot. It's an excellent presentation, and it is very enlightening for the people to know everything about masks, from cloth mask to electrical mask.